What's up, everybody? It's Morgzs7. It's Bob Marshall. And I realized how many times I say it's Bob Marshall because I'm looking through old videos, or like videos from like a couple months, over the last couple months. Because this week it's probably one of the videos you may have seen already. I'm not sure. Maybe not later this week. Who knows? But yeah, this one. So I basically make a lot of videos for because I'm gonna be busy all week with camp stuff. Yeah. So today I want to talk about something. So our Sunny B2 reactions been popping off. EDP situation, like 53 views or something. James Charles has like 147, I think. Oh, I need to check. Let me check. I don't know if these are completely accurate. If I have more, but forget it. I'll just go. EDP one has like 50 something views. James Charles one. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to the channel, but let's see. James Charles one has 148 views. Shane Dawson has 185 views. Yeah. So it seems like y'all really like these Sunny V2 videos. So we're gonna react to some more of them. Plus, I like reacting to them too. It's very interesting. So let's do this. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh. Will Smith just smacked the crap out of me. Oh, come on. Morgz's YouTube channel is pretty much dead. So today we're looking at Morgz. I made a video about Morgz about a year ago when he said he was quote unquote quitting YouTube. Yeah, go check that out. If it was made like somewhere around late March, early April of 2021. Yeah, so go check that out. But this one is brand new because basically Morgz's channel is dead to this point. So yeah. Anyways, let's do this. Quality check. Wow. Stop playing. I don't even have my volume up right now. Video you're watching right now is in 1080p. The video I'm watching is in 1080p, 60 frames per second. You always need a good frame rate in the video, even though my videos aren't the greatest frame, even our videos aren't the greatest frame rates. Yeah, first I need to turn off annotations. I usually just leave. I usually don't really care if they're on or not. Whenever I'm just watching YouTube, normally for like these kinds of videos, I turn them off because I don't want anything to get in the way. Anyways, let's do this.
Morgz's YouTube channel is pretty much dead with an average of only 5 million views per month, and the first reason for the death of his channel is simply that his audience got older. Back in 2019, when Morgz was gaining an average of 100 million views per month, it was accepted.
Plus, if I'm not mistaken, Morgz clickbaits. Plus, I've heard he's cringe. And he copies MrBeast.
It is commonplace on YouTube, Reddit, and Twitter.
He also copied Jester at one point. Yeah.
Morgz's audience was made up primarily of children. Now, it's hardly surprising that this ended up being the case, as when Morgz first began his channel back in 2014, he was a 13-year-old child himself.
First of all, I have that exact same mic, except it's not working right now. So I'm gonna have to probably get fixed. Second of all, he's 13. I started YouTube when I was 12. I'm 14 right now. Yeah. But I guess this inspires people. Just not, we don't clickbait our content. We don't do that. Yeah.
Hey guys, Morgan here, and today we have a Q&A.
It's so weird to me how 13-year-olds' voices are super high. Like I know people go through voiceover around like 13 or 14. I went through it when I was 12. Yeah, you should have seen my voice when I was like right before I moved here. I was so high back then. I don't even sound the same. Bro, like I sound so much different back then. Let me show you. I had to go back way back in my camera roll, 2019. Okay, this was a messages jacket. This was right before I moved out my old house. It was also right before COVID too. Just figured I'd mention that. All right, this message was made about 3 years ago. Load. Look at how chubby my face is. Okay, this is my old house.
Hey Jack, Hey Jack, it's me Marshall. I just wanted to give you a call, check how you were doing and all that, cause You know. Just give me a call back, okay?
Oh my god. Yeah, you may not heard it that well if it's on the built-in mic, but if you heard it, that was my voice back then. I sound completely different. Let's keep on going.
Hey, because we just
Like the voice I'm speaking right now is my actual voice. I'm not faking it or anything. I can't even recreate my old voice. Hey Jack, I came today.
hit 1K subs.
The gaming content he began
Man, British accents are the coolest things ever.
to produce in combination with his own young age wasn't going to
I might be saying that just because I'm American. I've heard American accents a lot. Well, I don't know.
appeal to anyone besides other youngsters, which was solidified to some extent in a video back in 2015 called Reacting to Hate Comments, during which he'd complain about 6-year-olds hating on his videos.
I swear every YouTuber has received one of these comments from people who look about 6, calling you a kid.
Luckily for Morgz, however, there's no shortage of kids watching YouTube, and just over a year after beginning his countless FIFA and Pokemon Go videos, he was already at 100,000 subscribers.
Morgz, congratulations for surpassing 100,000 subscribers.
The growth of his channel led to the introduction of his mother in a video titled Extreme Q&A with My Mum,
My mum, I can't believe this is actually happening.
giving exposure to the now famous Jill Hudson, whilst Morgz continued to grow rapidly.
He looks like my 7th grade math teacher.
In the background. On the 1st of January 2016, Morgz had only 8,000 subscribers. However, by the end of the year, he had gained more than 1 million. Yet while this is
We only have 188. Excuse me, 187. I forgot. Let me check. Hey, I'm very thankful for what we have right now. Because at least it's not nothing. How much do we have right now? I think we have 187. Oh no, wait, we have 188. Holy crap. So I was right. Yeah, it looks like we gained a sub. Let's see. We got 3 notifications. Cool. Oh, okay. Cool. I guess I'll be shouting out this person probably got shout out already. Excuse me, shout out already. So yeah, but yeah, probably shouted the person out in my in the Sunday video, which is probably made on Will Smith. But yeah, anyways, let's keep on.
achievement was incredibly
All right, I'll shout him out again. Why not? But let's see. Shout out to Tamisha Davis. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you so much for subscribing.
exciting. It would come with one specific problem.
The more loud, energetic, intense, crazy I was in the videos, that's kind of what provided the best results. And obviously my main goal, and I think pretty much most YouTubers are, but like my main goal was always just to like grow my channel as big as it could be.
As mentioned in the previous clip from the Happy Hour podcast, Morgz noticed that the more hyped and energetic he acted, the more views he received. His goal at the end of the day was to grow the channel as quickly as possible, so putting on this over-the-top persona became the new meta on his channel. He then began to mix this with challenge-style videos which were clearly targeted toward a younger audience, further cementing the idea that his viewers were nothing but children. However, his video style and persona weren't the only things that were changing in Morgz' life. Still at the age of 15, Morgz would upload a video.
Morgz looks like a kid when he's 15. For me, I'm 14 and I look like a grown man. Just ask Wafik. He literally thought I should be paying bills by now. Yeah.
Video explaining that as a result of spending
I'm not a typical 14-year-old.
so much time creating videos, his school
Imagine if your school, hey, if my school did that, that would be pretty sad.
attendance had declined dramatically, resulting in his teachers telling him that he needed to quit YouTube.
The head teacher starts asking me if I would quit YouTube or stop doing YouTube to focus on school.
Morgz was therefore faced with a decision. He could either continue school or drop out at the age of
Okay, if your grades are bad, and that's understandable, but if you're doing fine in school, like, honestly, I am not gonna win, well, whenever school starts, which is in a couple weeks, which is really now for me because I'm doing school stuff already, basically for band. Yeah, but if your grades are like F or Fs or something, if you're not passing, then maybe you should quit YouTube for at least a time being. But if you're doing just like if you're getting like A's and B's or solid, even a C, just getting solid grades, then I don't see a reason why you should quit YouTube. Oh no.
15 to pursue
Maybe they found this content too cringy. Oh man.
Content creation, and a video titled "Why I Quit School Aged 15 to Do YouTube Full Time" gives us a pretty good idea about which option he would eventually choose. However, while
Quit YouTube when you quit school when you was 15. I'm 14. I'm gonna go through all of high school. I'm planning to go through all of high school and all of college. Yeah, I'm planning to go to college if I can get there. Of course. Yeah.
leaving school at the age of 15 felt like the right decision to Morgz, others in the YouTube commentary space didn't feel the same way. A video uploaded by Muggy titled "Morgz is an idiot for dropping out of school" would go on to receive 1.25 million views by criticizing Morgz for believing his YouTube career would last forever.
I can comfortably say that I want to spend the rest of my life doing YouTube.
That's not gonna happen, sorry, it's just YouTube's not gonna exist for 60 more years.
Yet this wasn't even the most significant thing to come out of this video. The impressive performance of 1.25 million views for what was a pretty basic commentary upload established that there was an audience for videos critical of Morgz. In light of this, Morgz became the punching bag for every commentary YouTuber from DJ Cook to Cody Ko.
Someone tell me what the
I've only made one video on Morgz. And this is the second one, of course. I don't know how many I don't know how many views it has. I know it doesn't have like a million or anything. Almost half my videos like 30,000 views, which is awesome, honestly. Very, very thankful. Way down. Oh Lord. Just going through all the EDP videos we made back in the past. Man, it's been so long since we made EDP update. I was talking to Jack about it yesterday. I was like, it's been like a month. Holy crap. Let's see. Okay, I'm almost there. Morgz opens up, has 10 views. Uploaded 1 year ago on March 28, 2021. So I was right. Oh, I was right. And that's 2 likes. That's nice.
deal with Morgz is. I haven't watched any videos on him. I know that he's annoying. People have tweeted me before his videos being like, he's so annoying, you gotta do something.
The Sidemen awarded Morgz the most
Wasn't that guy like on a Darman video? Something? I don't know.
punchable face in 2018.
The most punchable face. Again, Morgz.
And by 2019, even PewDiePie was joining the pylon in front of an audience of over 16 million.
The mom really likes to make that face, and it makes me very, 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 very...
I have ulcers right now, so it's hard to make some faces, but yeah, to my teeth. Right there. It's not a good angle. It's right there though. It's on my gum. So I don't know. But I actually discovered Morgz in 2019, way before I started YouTube. Well, I call it way before because it felt way before, even though it wasn't that long before. It still felt way before because of COVID. Obviously, but yeah, I discovered Morgz after I was just watching 3 AM. I was a kid back then on YouTube watching kid videos. J Station, Morgz, SML. I don't freaking know. Yeah.
very uncomfortable.
Subsequently,
Oh yeah, and fun fact, I made a video about this, but I believed in 3 AM challenges at one point. I don't believe in them anymore. You know, I'm thinking about doing a video where we bust myths about 3 AM challenges, expose them. That might be good. Go to McDonald's at 3 AM, nothing happens.
everyone over
you
the
imagine
age of 15 seemed
Could you imagine if it actually was true? It's not. Not gonna, which is the case.
to take on a similar opinion about Morgz. Morgz is a dumb English kid who know nothing but yelling. I mean, imagine a kid who makes his mum fall off a treadmill for money, and his #1 problem is clickbaiting people. Pretty sure that the neighbors next to Morgz'
Clickbait YouTubers. Clickbait should not be allowed on YouTube.
house must definitely have soundproofing. In the end,
That's called catfishing for views.
he sucks. However, whilst being criticized from every corner of the internet doesn't sound all that ideal, Morgz claimed that he loved it.
This is probably going to sound pretty crazy, but like, I love them really. Like,
Really?
I really like. There isn't really anything I enjoy watching more now than people like ripping into me.
Everybody making videos, ripping apart your content. How did that feel inside, Morgan? Did it hurt?
To be honest, I
Loved it.
possibly because it was doing wonders for the growth of his channel. This was accentuated by Morgz' mum beginning her own channel, which opened the door for a whole new set of memes, such as the Will and E vs Morgz mum subscriber war, which garnered millions of views for each creator, while passively introducing more people to what you might call the Morgz empire. Although, while Morgz claimed to enjoy these roast videos, one piece of criticism that Morgz didn't seem to appreciate was when people began to accuse him of stealing video ideas from MrBeast. In light of these accusations, Morgz would take to Twitter claiming that MrBeast's ideas had also already been done in the past, prompting a video response from MrBeast, who stated that he was putting his own twist on the videos whilst Morgz clearly wasn't.
When you get inspired, because it's clearly you're getting inspired by me, just switch it up a little bit more. Like, yeah, obviously I got inspired by other people. I wasn't the first to donate to Twitch streamers. Everyone gets inspiration, just you put your own little twist on it. I would just prefer, if you get inspired by me, just switch it up a little bit more. And yeah, I mean, I don't hate you, it's whatever.
Morgz responded,
I agree with MrBeast. I mean, it's okay to get inspired and do other video ideas, just not copy and paste.
The video by stating, the titles and thumbnails are pretty similar, but if you watch the actual vids, our video styles are completely different, before
MrBeast, exciting, Morgz, cringe.
MrBeast will conclude the thread by stating,
almost, I'll be there in a sec.
A sensible response. I deleted the original tweet because I know lots of YouTubers are making vids on you right now and I can't imagine it feels good, so I'll leave you alone. Have a good day, although this certainly wouldn't be the end of the beef as Morgz continued to copy many elements of MrBeast's videos. 6 months after their original encounter on Twitter, Morgz will post a tweet reading, so out of video ideas at the moment. I'm in a bit of a pickle, prompting another little zinger by Jimmy reading, don't worry, I'm about to start uploading more soon. This prompted Morgz to start a new argument thread in which he would show examples where MrBeast seemed to have actually copied Morgz, yet MrBeast would dismantle these accusations by showing the process by which he had actually come up with the ideas. Morgz responded by stating, how come my top video is a copy of your Last to Leave series, but your VR video is inspired? And just because you say you're joking and you hate drama doesn't change anything. Just a way for you to push a narrative while still looking like a good guy, even though you tweeted about me. The beef continued with Morgz blacklisting the word MrBeast on his channel, and Jimmy stating on Twitter, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, yet at some point MrBeast probably realized that arguing about the problem was a waste of time, as Morgz was only getting closer and closer to 10 million subscribers. However,
MrBeast has 100 million, so clearly he's more successful than you.
Incidentally, 10 million subscribers would also be the same point at which Morgz' channel began to show the first signs of impending failure. We mentioned in the beginning that the first reason behind this was that his audience had simply gotten older. However, it wasn't only the audience. 15-year-old Morgz and 20-year-old Morgz were two completely different people.
Now, over the past few years, as I'm sure you know, I have changed a lot from when I first started YouTube.
15-year-old Morgz seemed energetic and confident that he would be doing YouTube forever, whilst 20-year-old Morgz had achieved 10 million subscribers and everything he could have ever imagined, leading him to adopt a more jaded personality, even claiming that he could simply retire whenever he wanted to.
I guess I'm at a point now where, like, I don't have to do anything. Like, I could theoretically, like, I guess retire and stop. But obviously,
retire at 19.
Morgz, having achieved everything he ever wanted, also seemed to bring on this epiphany that maybe being this overly energetic entertainer for kids wasn't really who he truly wanted to be, stating that the overly energetic persona was draining as it lacked personability.
A lot of my videos, anybody could like watch and laugh at, and they were just very easy to digest. There wasn't much like chatting to the camera, there wasn't much interacting with the audience. It drained you over time because, you know, it ends up with your videos just not being very personal. And, you know, you kind of sacrifice that personal connection with your audience. It does wear on your mind, thinking about, you know, like what's going to make the video pop.
As a result, Morgz began to take a much more honest approach to YouTube, admitting that the content itself was fake in addition to his personality.
Morgan, we all know you've done a lot of fake videos. Which one is the fakest?
Yo, how can I even pick one? There's so many.
While also admitting that he had copied MrBeast on numerous different occasions.
The MrBeast beef.
You know what? I will hold my hands up and say, yes, I have taken ideas before. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys already know that.
There was a clear internal battle that was arising in Morgz' mind after he'd hit 10 million subscribers, being that he could either continue with the overhyped fake persona and the videos targeted towards children, or he could pursue authenticity and run the risk of losing his audience. Morgz would make this decision publicly in early 2021 when he'd upload a video titled I'm Leaving YouTube.
That's still a video I made about Morgz.
Explaining that he planned on
that's what it's based off of.
leaving his childlike persona in the past so he could make videos as his own authentic self.
Now I've got 11 million subscribers and everything. I guess now I'm at a point in my YouTube career where I'm just kind of done with the bullshit. Like, you know, I just want to
Morgz cursed. I thought you're children. I thought your audience was children.
be myself again.
By this point, Morgz' viewership had already fallen to 20 million per month from a peak of 100
I said I thought you were children.
million per month. However, Morgz displaying his genuine self seemed to have no effect on his decline in views, as they would unfortunately continue to tumble. Perhaps Morgz' reputation as a kids entertainer was so deeply ingrained that nobody over the age of 18 would be willing to call themselves a Morgz fan even after the rebrand. Maybe Morgz overestimated how interested his previously young audience would be in his new genuine persona. The other problem with adopting this new genuine persona was that suddenly there was no reason for the commentary community to talk about him anymore. He kind of lost his meme status. So much of his growth had come from people simply discussing how bad he was, and therefore as Morgz got rid of his cringy personality, people got rid of their videos talking about it. All of this led Morgz' viewership to fall further to around 10 million per month, while Morgz' subscriber count would stagnate, followed by its first sign of a decline in early 2022. The decreased viewership and subscriber count seemed to lead to a decline in motivation as Morgz began to upload every 1 or 2 months, resulting in a further viewership decline to around 5 million per month, where it remains to this day.
All right. That was an interesting video. So my take on this, Morgz was really desperate for an audience. Like, I understand, but like too desperate might be a little bit. I think what he wanted is the most views. And the problem with that, it's okay if you want views. That's what makes people on YouTube. But you can't like beg it to, you can't clickbait for views. That's what I call stupid. And that's uncreative too. Kind of like what Morgz did. Clickbaited for stuff. But yeah, Morgz, he's clickbaited in the past. And I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he's just uncreative. Yeah. But what I hear on YouTube is I just want, for the reason why I'm doing YouTube is one, show off our talents. And two, I want to build relationships with people. Obviously, views are cool, but I want to get support and all. Yeah. There's my take. Anyways, y'all, Morgz has 11 million subscribers. Yeah. Anyways, y'all, that's it for this video. Let's take a nice day. Goodbye. See you on the next one. Peace.